I'm gonna be with you.
Wait! Saves the drinks for this evening. For after, when we kick your ass. You're taking a fucking piss! Ah!
You are the number one.
Welcome to Football Daily, where every day we take a serious look at all the Euro 2024 action. John Stones misses England training through illness. Stones, however, back in training now, so don't worry. Scotland fans involved in bar fight as chairs are thrown and violence erupts.
Also auf den hatten sie
Right, ladies and gents, so the bookies have Germany as favourites to win tonight, which is no shock. The game will take place on home soil, of course, not only in Germany, in Munich at the Allianz Arena, where Bayern Munich play their football. I think, putting any kind of friendly rivalry aside, obviously I'm sat here in an England shirt, I'm not trying to downplay the Scottish threat, but obviously Scotland have never progressed past the group stage of any Euros competition. However, in a group of Hungary and Switzerland, I think a lot of the Tartan Army will feel quite confident. A lot of people are backing Scotland to progress out the group with Germany. I'm not too sure. I think Switzerland might be a threat. I think Hungary have got some good players as well. It is going to be really, really close. An exciting group and an exciting game to kick off Euro 2024. I think if we look at the past 6 games, they're not that much different. In terms of the form guide, Germany have lost 2 over the last 6 games. Scotland have also lost 2 over their last 6 games, whereas Germany have won 3 and drawn 1, whereas Scotland have only won 1 and drawn 3, but not a massive difference, not a huge contrast between the two teams. We are collecting Euro 2024 stickers for our official album. We're going to end the show with another pack opening, but now let's take a brief look at some of the newspapers, shall we? I thought I'd do a bit of a nostalgic kind of feel to Euro Daily, and I've chose the classiest of papers, of course. We've got the Rag, the Bloody Sun. Not much going on the front page. There is a little bit on Harry Kane there, but on the back page, 3 lions on a cert. Kane, only right to be our favourites. This may be our best team yet. So confidence there from England's captain, Harry Kane. There's a pull-out in there. There's a little bit about Scotland. Gareth's key card. Gareth Southgate and his England superstars are hoping a ring worn by Kim Kardashian can be the key to Euro 2024 success. Bloody hell. Obviously take everything you read in these monstrosity papers with a pinch of salt. Gareth Southgate pinning his hopes on a ring worn by Kim Kardashian. Jesus bloody Christ. So Jaap Stam is apparently saying that there's a lack of winning mentality in both the England and Holland squads, which is why they both fail at major tournaments. Interesting. I mean, Holland, again, similar to England, probably underachievers over the years. A little feature here on Cobby. People say he's quite short, but here he goes. He proves that he's actually quite a tall bloke. Deceiving. Maybe that's why he grew his hair a little bit longer. So the Sun said there's a 12-page pullout, but here we have an 8-page guide, a cost of living Euro 2024 special. It's not like the newspapers to lie. So a lot of you do fantasy football. Obviously the Sun have the dream team. This is Jurgen Klinsmann's team. Vicario in goal, Mittelstadt, Bastoni, Grimaldo at the back, Musiala and Wirtz playing as bloody wing-backs, Modric, Eriksen and Rodri, then you've got Mbappe and Kane. In terms of fantasy football, Jurgen, not too bad at all. So a little bit here about Kylian Mbappe. It talks about his influence as captain. I did see a rumour that he was going to be unfit for the first game, but no mention of a potential injury there with Kylian Mbappe. So, on to the Daily Star. Now, obviously, Euro 2024 has made its way onto the front page with, again, another pullout. You've got Jude on the front. Our magic balls will stop the hand of God. Boffins create footy gizmo to end cheating like in 1987. Yes. You looking forward to Euro 2024, mate? Yeah? Yeah. On the back pages, again, Harry Kane, 3-line whip. Captain Kane warns teammates to be wary of Serbian threat. Don't underestimate the Serbians. I very much agree with you, Harry. Good team. So we've just mentioned Scotland never reaching the knockout stages of European Championships, and Andy Robertson here wants to become a Scotland legend by achieving that legendary status through doing what has never been done, and obviously getting to the knockouts. Good luck to you, Andy. Over here, or previous page, over here we've got, oh, Teddy sharing, saying that Gareth Southgate will be making a huge mistake if he plays Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield for the opening game against Serbia. So we're experimenting with new things on Rise Football Paradise during the Euro Daily series we're doing every single morning. So if you like the paper talk and want me to see, if you want me to do more, let me know in the comments below. But if you hate the papers, as a lot of people do, let me know in the comments below. It's interesting to know. Now, obviously, in the debut episode yesterday, I spoke to Lucas. We're going head-to-head in competition, making predictions for all the scores during Euro 2024, including the winner, Golden Glove, Golden Boot, and so on. There will be a forfeit at the end, so let's head over now. Let's chat to Lucas. It's time for head-to-head. Let's go. So here we go, mate. We've made it to the second episode. The reason I'm swinging a Scotland flag is because we're both wearing German shirts, and we've got to be somewhat unbiased, haven't we, mate?
No, not at all. Especially if you hate sweaties, so it's all about the Germans.
It's all about Germany. Obviously, the tournament kicks off tonight in Germany. We've got the host nation, Germany, versus our local rivals. Is that a terminology? I don't know. They're playing Scotland. What do we reckon, mate? We got to do our predictions. Who's coming out on top? What's your score prediction? Let's chat.
To be fair, tonight is a big game for the Scottish. It is a big game. I think they aren't completely useless like they used to be. I think they've got some good players. I'm going in, mate. I don't like the Scottish, and I'm not trying to make friends. Fuck the Scottish, mate. Seriously, fuck the Scottish. Get a big saw and cut it adrift.
Christ.
To be fair, the Germans are by far the superior team. The only good thing to come out of Scotland is Liam Cooper. Super duper Liam Cooper. Because he plays for Leeds.
So, ladies and gents, if you did miss the debut episode yesterday, we did a breakdown on the competition. Myself versus Lucas. Lucas versus me. We're going head-to-head in our predictions. There's a forfeit at the end of it because, as Lucas has suggested there, the Leeds fan in the room, if he loses or when he loses, he'll have to parade around Ellen Road in a Manchester United shirt and vice versa. If somehow I lose.
Battered.
I think it's going to be worse for you if you are the loser because
I've worn
I'll be walking around Old Trafford in a Leeds shirt.
And I did all right. People loved it. But
yeah,
if I turn up
from that intro, I think it's not only your local fans, the Leeds faithful, you got to worry about, because if people know the time and location, you're going to get a couple of bus loads of Scottish turning up to throw rotten tomatoes at you as you're doing the forfeit, mate.
Cans of Iron Brew and turnips.
So in that respect, Scotland, I love you, and if for some reason I don't win this, go easy on me, because I've not got a problem with Scotland. They're all right. I used to go on holiday there a few times. Let's get back to football, mate. Score prediction for tonight. What are we saying?
Like I said, I think Scotland, they are a decent side. They've got good individual players. You know, Andy Robertson, Scott McTominay, Liam Cooper, of course. Shay Adams is very, very good as a number 10, number 9. For Southampton, he's been good this season. But for me, I think the Germans will have too much for him. And I can't see past a Germany victory. I think 4-0 is my prediction for tonight's game. And I think Mr. Tony Kroos will be on the score sheet. 100%. If I was a betting man, I'd put a fiver on it.
Don't listen to him, guys. I've heard Tony Cruz is on the bench. He's still struggling. The old man that he is, he's still struggling from that appearance in the Champions League final. As you know, yesterday, we made our predictions on player of the tournament, golden boot, golden glove, and so on. My player of the tournament was Musiala. I've kind of got mixed emotions about Musiala because he should be wearing the Three Lions, really. He kind of grew up in our English... what did he play for? Was it the under-17s, possibly, or the schoolboys?
Yeah, I think 16, 17. Same as Ryan Giggs, played as a schoolboy for England and then defected.
Yeah. Loads of pictures online with Bellingham and Musiala both sat there in a changing room in an England strip. I'm going to go for a Germany win. Apologies if there are any Scottish watching this. We've not done many videos based in Scotland, so I don't think we do have many Scottish viewers. But I do think Germany are going to walk this as well, mate, to be fair. I'm actually going to say Germany 3-0. You went for 4-0, didn't you?
Yeah, 4-0 to Germany. For me, I think they're going to be... I think they'll be up for it as well. First game of the tournament. I think they'll be able to prove a point and show people just how good they are now.
Back to business. So in terms of our competition, obviously, guys, if we choose the same winner, we've got a different score prediction. So there's still points on offer. Remind the people, mate, if we, just say, for example, they win 4-0, Germany win 4-0, how many points will you gather from today's game?
I'll get 3 points for predicting a correct score.
And would you still get 1 point for predicting Germany's win, wouldn't you? So you would get in total 4 points and I would get in total 1 point.
Yeah. So
yeah,
if you predict the correct team to win, you get a point. And if that team wins by the amount of goals or whatever you say, then you get the extra point as well. So 4 points.
So obviously, if Germany win 3-0 tonight, I'll get 3 points for that score, but obviously a point as well for the Germany win. So I would get 4 points, and obviously Lucas would get 1 point. There we go.
Germany win 8-0. We both only get a point each.
We both only get a point. And obviously, if Scotland win, not only would I lose points, but Lucas would also lose a little bit of self-respect after that complete... how do I put it? Annihilation at the start of this video.
I'll tell you what.
Come on, Scotland.
If Scotland win tonight, I'm going to shit can this whole thing and act like it never happened.
If Scotland win tonight, we're going to be replacing Lucas with someone from Glasgow or somewhere like that. Yeah. So we've made our predictions for the score. But is there anyone else other than Tony Cruz or Musiala we need to be watching out for, mate?
I think Florian Wirtz for me is going to be absolutely key to any German success in that midfield. Whether he plays as a 10 or whether he sits a bit deeper, I think if everything goes through him, I think Germany are going to be very, very dangerous. But I also think they're going to miss Leroy Sané. He's not played a massive amount of season for Munich, but he is a very, very good player, and I think they'll miss him.
Absolutely, mate. And as a reminder, Lucas has chosen Germany as his overall outright winner. I was going to choose the same, but just to change it up a bit, I went with Portugal. But Germany, I think they do lack a little bit of squad depth, but I do think people are underestimating the players they've got on the pitch. They've got experience there. We've mentioned Cruz. You know, we've got Gundogan. Have I said that right? Gundogan. It's difficult. It's kind of Turkish German, isn't it? So it's a little bit trickier. But again, Sané possibly out injured. But again, you've got Wirtz on one side, Musiala on the other side. You've got possibly Kai Havertz as the false nine. You've got some good players in there. But I also think they're a little bit more organised than, for example, England at the back. You've got Rudiger as a centre-back. Again, just won the Champions League. A couple of cracking keepers with Neuer and Ter Stegen as well. So yeah,
plenty of quality in that German side, no doubt at all. And I'll be very, very surprised if they don't get to at least the quarterfinals, semi-finals.
Mate, I will see you tomorrow morning for tomorrow's score predictions, and where we can absolutely take the piss out of you for that monstrosity that was completely writing off the Scottish team. But then again, I predicted them to lose 3-0. So
yeah, that's it.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Dankeschön for watching another episode of Rise EURODAILY. Now, this evening wir haben a very special Fußballmatch between Deutschland and Scotland. Now, unlike you British, always late, us Germans, we're on time. So this evening wir haben a halftime show and a reaction show after the final whistle. Now we will be on time, punctual, do not be late. There's links now on the screen. Follow those links for the live streams later on this evening. Now, I will see you when Deutschland will beat your team, Billy, Scotland, yeah? Fußball is definitely coming home to Deutschland. I'll see you in tomorrow's show. Dankeschön!